welcome in everybody to Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. I am back here because they have now opened Jumping Junction. You can now get super close to kangaroos and wallabies. I think this is gonna be really cool. This is part of the new Bluey experience back at Conservation Station. We came over here on opening day and got to check out the whole Bluey show, but the one thing that was not open yet was Jumping Junction. At the time, the cast member said that the animals were still getting used to the new area, getting acclimated to it, and now the day has finally come that guests can go in and get to see these guys very up close, which looks so amazing. So this is no longer a petting zoo. You cannot pet a kangaroo, as cool as that would be. But I think this is gonna be cool, so let's go check it out. So Conservation Station, where they have the Bluey experience, is where they used to have the affection section, which is where you could pet the goats. And they got rid of that to bring this kangaroo and wallaby Jumping Junction experience. So everything is in theme back there to Australia, to Bluey's homeland. This was the thing that I was most excited about actually with the Bluey opening. You know, the show is definitely more for your little ones to enjoy. But that being said, I know a lot of people, adults, that enjoy Bluey. I think if you have kids, it's one of those shows that the parents can enjoy with the kids, which is really sweet. I think I'm gonna head straight back to go check this out right now. I wonder how long the train is to go over there to Conservation Station. I know they got rid of the virtual queue. That just lasted the first couple of days because of how popular Bluey was, but now it's just a regular standby like it used to be. I just saw somebody walking by with an iced coffee that looked really good. That reminded me, it looked like their iced coffee was from Starbucks, but I actually want to get today from Joffrey's. They have a special annual pass holder exclusive coffee. I'll talk more about that once we get over there, but they're doing this neat promotion that if you get a coffee in each one of the theme parks and Disney Springs, you then get a special prize. It's like a little coffee koozie. And if you've seen my other videos, you know I'm definitely team Joffrey's over Starbucks, so I think I could get with this challenge. I might be able to make this happen. Let's see if we can see the cotton top tamarins here. Oh, I don't see them. Oh, I see them. They're up having a little nap. It's hard to see. They're like, it's hot out here. We're just chilling. I don't blame them. Wildlife Express to Conservation Station. They have the wait times. The train will come in 5 minutes, only a 5-minute wait, and then the Bluey show is a 40-minute wait. I wonder how long Jumping Junction will be. I feel like it's probably pretty continual that people get to walk through. Hopefully they're doing it today. What if I come all the way over here and it's not happening? I saw online that it looked like it had opened. Hopefully we are good to go. There we go. We should be on the very next train. Oh, I hear the train coming. They really do come like every 5 minutes.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express. For your safety, please remain seated and keep your hands, arms, feet, legs and tails inside the train.
Here we go. Oh, I'm excited for this. I want to see all the kangaroos. Oh, let's see who we'll see backstage. We actually saw the rhinos really close last time.
Also, make sure to check out our wild playtime experience at Conservation Station. Where kids...
Oh, look at the ostrich waiting to go backstage.
How they get stronger, make friends.
That's funny. He's like, let me in, it's food time. Oh, you can see the elephant back there. That's, I think, the neatest part of this train ride is the behind the scenes.
Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And be sure to watch your kiddos as you exit.
It's nice seeing so many people back here once again in this area. Bluey has definitely drawn a very big crowd, which is good. I feel like this area definitely needed something new. I think the thing is, this is so popular. I actually think they need a bigger space for this show back here. So right here is where you wait to go into the show. It's not too bad of a wait right now. When we were here on opening day, we were all outside in the extended queue. It says it's about 40 minutes to get into a show. But then if you turn back here, in the same location where they used to have the petting zoo, this is now Jumping Junction. Oh, it looks like they take you through in like groups. You walk through and get to see the kangaroos and wallabies. I am so excited. Because this is so neat. It makes sense that they have somebody walking you through, because I was wondering how this was going to work, because you don't want people to go off the path and just approach a kangaroo. So it looks like you kind of move through with a tour guide, and they're guiding you through the experience. Okay, I'm excited. Let's get in line for this. Okay, so I just got the scoop from the very friendly cast members back here. So I have to correct myself. I assumed that this is now open. They are not considering that it is fully open yet. They're still saying that this is like a soft opening. It may happen, it may not happen. They did tell me their goal is to have it fully open in the next 2 weeks. That's the goal. So basically what the cast members were saying is that the kangaroos and wallabies are still getting used to their new environment. They're still getting a little bit spooked by humans. So they said that's why they're taking people through in groups, I think, to make sure that everybody stays on the pathway. They're trying to teach the kangaroos and wallabies that humans will always be on the pathway and you can roam about anywhere else. But they said they are definitely getting more and more confident and comfortable in their new home. They said like the first couple weeks they always were back in any little bit of enclosure or back by the fence, and now they're coming out, they're like wandering about and really enjoying their new space. So that's really cool to see. They said they do look for any signs of if they're maybe getting a little bit stressed out, and if that happens they immediately get everybody out and then shut it down for a bit and then wait for them to kind of cool off, and then they'll let groups start coming back in. So that's why it's not gonna be a guarantee that you can go into it. They're still in that acclimating phase of having a new exhibit. So yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, let's go in and hopefully get to see the kangaroos and wallabies.
Alright friends, you guys can come over here. If you want to try to stay in the shade a little, you can. We're about to lose all shade anyway, so up to you. Number one is we are going to stay on the pathway at all times. The kangaroos and wallabies can move around anywhere they'd like. It's their home. We just want to make sure we're teaching them humans are going to stay on the pathway. Second one, if anybody does happen to wake up from their nap and come close enough where you might be able to just reach out and touch, unfortunately we aren't going to touch anybody, so no touching. If you guys have cameras, have them out ready to boogie. Some of these might just be action shots for you. I'm very much reading the animal's behavior as we're going through, and we might not be able to stop at certain spots where maybe the best picture is, and we might have to keep working and moving just depending on the animal's behavior. Stay together as a group, and then most importantly, have fun. These guys are super cute. It's really exciting. All right, let me get the thumbs up. So I'm going to have you walk right over to this little alcove and then hang out there just for a moment. Wait for me.
Oh, this is so cool. So yeah, she said they are free roaming. They can go anywhere, and they're teaching them the humans will always stay on the path.
First animals that we're going to see is going to be our wallabies, and then one red kangaroo who has moved into wallaby territory. They've only lived in this exhibit for about a month, and they already kind of have the areas they like to stay in. And this seems to be where the wallabies like. So if you look at this tree right here, there are two wallabies underneath that tree. And they're showing off how great they are at hiding in dense foliage. The wallabies, where they're from, like to live in swampy, densely forested areas. So being smaller allows them to be able to navigate that terrain a lot easier. There's another one under the dog lab. And then all the way in the back is our red kangaroo mom, who has decided this is where she wants to hang out today. She's usually over with the others, but she's like, nah, I'm going to hang out over there. So I don't blame her. Really cute. And then when we get a little further, you're going to get a better view of some of those red kangaroos because they're a lot closer than she is. And then as we pass, this is one of our wallabies. She's a little bit more apprehensive about the humans. So she's very much going to be watching you guys as you walk by, doing her best tree impression. Like, I am a tree. You do not see me. Yeah, wallabies being smaller, they're going to be more susceptible to predators, but that's why they're really, really good at hiding. And they nap during the daytime when predators are less active. And then this is some of our red kangaroos. We have 8 red kangaroos total, plus 3 bonus kangaroos. So when I say bonus kangaroos, these dudes are marsupials, and they carry their babies in their pouch after they're born. Mom's only pregnant for a couple of weeks, and then the baby's born. It's like a little jelly bean. It comes out, crawls up her belly, moves into the pouch, and then stays there for the next 5 to 6 months before it starts emerging and exploring the world. And then around 9 or 10 months, they fully move out because they're too big and they enjoy their space. So the one that's furthest away in the back in this little clump of 3, you can see she's got a very sick looking belly. That's one of the moms that has a joey. Of course, she's facing away from us. I can sort of see some movement from my angle, so as you guys come through, you might be able to see kind of between her legs. There's an ear, so there's a baby's head out right now. It's a little hard to see because she's facing away from us. Oh, yeah. It's wild. Sometimes you just see random limbs hanging out. And then when we move over here, you guys are going to be able to see our gray kangaroos. You guys can come on down. Our next group is catching up to us. I'm a lot slower than Michaela. She's always following me. These are our gray kangaroo boys. Oh, you just want to make sure you're keeping up with the group. Thank you. So with our gray kangaroos, these dudes are only a little over a year old. And that's as big as they are right now. They're only going to get to be as big as the female red kangaroos, not that big male red kangaroo. They'll be about a foot shorter than him. And then as we pass this doorway, unfortunately, we can't stop at this doorway because this is one of their exit points. So we want to make sure they always have access to leave if they'd like. But we can look at them as we walk on by and appreciate their beauty. So that's 3 of our females and our youngest joey that's moved out of the pouch. So the smartest wallaby, super hot right here. She has found the cheat code to our exhibit. We're around the corner. It's like 10 degrees at least cooler, maybe more. That wallaby moved from the tree impression. Now she's doing her best open plains. I'm a grass impression. You don't blend in as well out here, lady. All right. So this is the one over here. The second we get into that space, you're going to feel instantly it's going to cool down. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the cooler air. She's super smart. So we can come up to like right about here, but we can't go all the way over here just because of where she's laying. But during the mornings and the evenings, she's hanging out with her friends. The daytime, as soon as it starts to get hot and she's like nap time, she moves over here. This sand never gets any sun. It stays damp all the time from our irrigation, so it's really, really cool. And she's just figured out that it is the comfier place to be in this exhibit. I don't blame her. I'd hang out over here too. If anybody is a fan or not a fan of snakes, either look in this window over here or don't look in this window over here. This is going to be our reticulated and our Burmese python. Michaela, I was barely moving slow.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at him. Hey.
Oh, we're going to pause real quick here. We got some humans coming in.
Okay, that was really cool. The fact that you can get so close to kangaroos and wallabies, that was awesome. That was so neat. They're so cute. I didn't realize like how little they are. They're just so cute, especially the wallabies. They're the smaller ones. And the fact that they had some little joeys in there right now, the little baby kangaroos, that is absolutely precious. We didn't get a really good view of the babies, but they were in there. I am so glad that we got to do that. It's so unique. Like, where else do you get to get that close to kangaroos and wallabies? They've had kangaroos here at Animal Kingdom for years. They're like in front of the Tree of Life, which is kind of like a lesser known thing. Like, you have to go back down that Tree of Life garden path to really get a good view of them. But the concept of getting this close, like walking into their area, it's so unique. Very, very unique. So I think it's pretty cool. All right, but let's catch the train back and see what else we can get up to here in Animal Kingdom. Here we go. Back again.
Please remember to remain seated on the benches while the train is moving.
Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please.
I love how they have all this theme back here.
As you exit, go well, and remember, Preserving the magic of nature begins with you. Asante.
Happy birthday!
Heading out of Africa here as you're making your way over to Asia. I kind of talked about this the other night, how if you just continue down this path here, this is the main pathway by the backside of the Tree of Life. That's the main path, but if you go up here, this is actually like the path less traveled, and it can be so nice and peaceful. Basically, this used to be a smoking area years ago, and it no longer is because they don't allow smoking in the parks anymore. So it's now just like a super peaceful pathway. I mean, look at this view. Isn't that a great shot? This would seriously be a great shot to come up here and get a picture with the Tree of Life in the background, and you have this waterway. Yeah, take the path less traveled, guys. That's the theme today. Take the path less traveled. And they do have this little seating area up here, which is very nice and secluded. But I want to go check out this Joffrey's Coffee. It's up here at the coffee cart that's kind of across and down a little ways from Yak and Yeti. Also, Kevin is out here. I've never seen him this far over by like Yak and Yeti area. I feel like he's expanding his horizons. He's really been roaming a lot. Or she. I always forget Kevin's a girl. If you go past the Yak and Yeti entrance, it is just kind of over here. Joffrey's Coffee and Tea. And let's see if they have it. Oh yeah, VI Passholder Summer Days. It's called the Forbidden Mountain Cold Brew. A legendary mixture of cold brew, honey syrup, and a splash of cream, peaked with whipped cream and honey cereal on top. Oh my gosh, you guys, you will not believe this. Shout out to the cast member here at Joffrey's who made little Mickeys on my drink. She said that this is kind of something that she started, and I love that. I love the artistry that went into this. That is so special. She made a little hidden Mickey on my Joffrey's coffee. That is so precious. I think I'm really gonna like this. So it is honeycomb, and it actually has honey cereal. It's like the honeycomb cereal on top. What are those things called? I can remember like eating it as a kid. So I feel like this is gonna be very nostalgic, but something about me, I love honey in my coffee. I will oftentimes just put natural honey like straight into my coffee at home. I love honey flavored coffee, and so when I saw this one, out of the whole list of all the different specialty Joffreys that they have for the VI Passholder days, this was the one that I was most excited about. So okay, let's have the first sip. Oh my gosh, that's so good. It's almost reminding me of having this cereal as a kid, and when you would then drink the milk afterwards, that's what this is like. It's like drinking that milk, but with coffee involved as well. And so this is very good. Okay, so now to give you guys the info on what this is. Basically, if you are a Disney annual pass holder and you're a coffee lover, this is something that you should definitely look into if you're going to be at the parks between now and July 31st. So how this works for VI Passholder days, Joffrey's has created specialty beverages that are here just for this celebration. They have a specialty beverage in each one of the 4 Disney parks, plus Disney Springs. So there's 5 different specialty beverages in total. To participate, if you go to any one of the locations to start, you get a punch card, and then they will mark off at each one of the stops that you go to that you purchase the specialty beverage from that location. You can't just get any coffee. It has to be the specialty beverage that they have. So the one here at Animal Kingdom is this honeycomb cold brew. This is the card that they gave me, and here's all the information on the back. So I have 1 down, 4 to go. I got the one here at Animal Kingdom stamped off. It started on June 2nd and it's going all the way until July 31st. So I have some time to try to complete this. This is a good combo right here. Coffee in hand and a nice little park stroll. Good way to spend an afternoon right here. You guys let me know if you're an annual pass holder. I'm going to try to complete getting your coffee sleeve. Actually, it would be very useful because right now this is sweating and I could use like a little coffee koozie. That would be nice. I don't really think I have any coffee koozies in my life at the moment, so we're gonna try to get one. Oh, let's go see if we can find Bruce the shark. He is the catfish shark, so kind of a shark that lives here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And his name is Bruce. We learned that the last time we were here. You can find him right here at the entrance of the Tree of Life garden path. Oh, there he is. It's pretty cool. Yeah, tell your friends there's a shark in Animal Kingdom. Dun 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 dun. Look at him. Hey, Bruce. What you doing? Well, I want to see if the otters are up here. Oh yeah, look. I think he just dove into the water to go swimming. Oh, he just jumped up. Let's see, maybe over here we can see him a bit better. It's kind of hard to see them. They're definitely swimming right now. It is hot out here, so they're enjoying a nice little dip in their pool. I was kind of talking about this earlier, how if you go down the Tree of Life garden trail, you can see the kangaroos back there. Hi. That was so sweet. I want to give a huge shout out to Lauren. She's a Wilderness Explorer cast member here and is currently on her Disney College program, and we just had the nicest conversation. Lauren, if you're watching this, thank you so much for just sharing your story with me. You are such a kind soul and an incredible Disney cast member. So if you're here and doing Wilderness Explorers, please look out for Lauren and tell her that I said hello. Such an incredible cast member. Actually, wait, I think she's finishing up with some guests. Let's see if we can see her. Down in here, these are the lesser flamingo on Kilimanjaro Safari. The guys that you see there are the greater flamingo. I learned that last time that I did the Wilderness Explorers. This is such a good view too. I feel like this is a good spot to take a picture as well with the Tree of Life in the background. This is my new friend Lauren here. Come say hi to her doing Wilderness Explorers.
Please,
if you see her.
Here all cool kids summer, so be sure to stop and say hi and explore all around the park to see what Animal Kingdom has to offer.
Lauren is such a magical cast member. You're just seeing you interact with the guests. You truly bring a lot of Disney magic.
Thank
so
you
thank
so
you.
much.
Yes.
I appreciate that. I'm sure a lot of your supporters would agree. We have Meg to thank for that, for being an inspiration.
You're so sweet.
Thank
you. Do you have any fun facts about flamingos here?
Yes. So, do you know why a flamingo will typically rest on one leg?
No.
It's actually temperature regulation.
Really?
So, in the same way that sometimes when we're napping, if you're under a blanket,
right,
you might overheat, so you'll stick out an arm or stick out a leg.
Really?
That's what they're doing.
So is it like the leg that's in the water kind of keeps them cooler?
So one stays in the water, you're
Okay.
right on. So one will stay in the water to keep cool. The other will tuck up their leg on their feathers to stay warm.
That is funny. Oh my, I can see they're all doing that right now. This is like midday nap time for them.
And over here we have a little model of what a flamingo nest looks like. Now, if you said bird nest to me, I would think of sticks in a tree.
Right, yeah.
But they are in water, so they use those mighty beaks to make what I call an egg passel. That's made out of mud, and they'll typically make them nice and high so that if there's any potential of flooding, that baby is safe on top.
Oh my, so that will actually be out in the water.
Yes,
that's where they make.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that area right there where you see them kind of resting is where they will make their mud castles, if you will.
Okay.
Now that area is actually dirt from ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Really?
Believe it or not.
Okay.
It's a lot more durable for them to make it. We're hoping that our flamingos will start breeding here in the next month. So you might be able to
So there might be some
actual eggs.
flamingo babies.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
absolutely.
exciting. That's neat about the dirt, because I know Florida dirt naturally is more like sand. So that's why they had to get,
Exactly. So we
okay.
noticed that they were trying to build them, but they weren't
wasn't
lasting.
sticking, yeah.
And so we were like, where do we have some durable dirt?
I-
And Wide World of Sports was willing to help us out.
That is so cool. That worked out so well. I had to take you guys and introduce you to Lauren because, yeah, just the true example. She is truly the epitome of a magical Disney cast member. Come say hi to her here at Wilderness Explorers if you see her. She is so, so sweet. And the facts that she told me, I did not know any of that about the flamingos here. I think that's the cool thing. If you do Wilderness Explorers, even if you've done it before, you can learn different fun facts every single time. So yeah, we definitely have to stop back and do Wilderness Explorers again. But yeah, just shout out to Lauren. She is so sweet, so fantastic. Well, that was truly the best way to end my day. Just getting to talk to Lauren. She was so, so sweet. This was a very fun afternoon here at Animal Kingdom. I'm actually gonna make my way out of Animal Kingdom now because I have some plans tonight over at Epcot that you guys are actually gonna see in a different video from this one. Me and my friend Megan tonight are going to dinner at Tutto Italia. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but I have never been there before. I've eaten at Via Napoli many, many times in the past, but never Tutto Italia. So that should be a fun experience tonight. So be looking for that in a separate video. But I hope all you guys are doing well. I hope whatever your day looks like, that this video could bring you a little bit of Disney magic, some Disney joy into your life. Thank you all so much for watching. Make today magical, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye, guys. Look at this stuff.